Hello, everyone. How we doing? Welcome to Randomania 2, home for all the randomizers, and tonight's special edition of the Final Fantasy Randomizer tournament, spring tournament, excuse me. We have it's an all Dragon Warrior randomizer crew. It turns out I'm Game Boy F9. I am the reigning standard tournament champion. I am joined by Meowth, who's the head wolf lord, I would say, of not only Dragon Warrior Randomizer, but also a Final Fantasy Randomizer. How are you doing today?
Hello, everyone. We gotta start off with the Rurus.
Yeah, that's right. We'll have plenty of those.
So we are getting ready for a match with Highspirits versus... I cannot pronounce his name. How do you pronounce his name?
Thilotilo.
Thilotilo, yes. I should have probably learned his name before this, but okay.
It's all good. It's all good. But so the two runners, which is why I keep mentioning Dragon Warrior Randomizer, we do have Thilotilo, who's recently joined that community. Pardon me for the kitty. Anyway, he recently joined our community, but is very involved, been participating in a ton of races there. Then we have Highspirits. He is the champion of the Chaos tournament that just concluded about 3 months ago. So it's and then our tracker is Sukaya, who also is heavily involved in our community. So it's an all Dragon Warrior Randomizer crew here tonight, but don't adjust your television set. It is Final Fantasy Randomizer, so Black Mage is forced here, and that's something that all of our runners really want to see.
Yeah, everyone likes the Black Mage. Well, most people like the Black Mage. Has a lot of utility. Well, not as much as utility as the Red Mage, but the Black Mage guarantees that you're gonna get that fast temper for the Temple of Fiends Revisited. Sometimes you don't get it with the Red Mage, and yeah, we've seen, and I've personally had a lot of seeds where that came into play really, really hard.
Oh, I love Tilotilo's names.
Pretty comical, indeed.
And then Highspirits sticking with the all B's, RR, all R's, all W's, and all F's.
I've been considering the Highspirits' name strategy because, for example, I like to go double White Mage sometimes, and if I don't go double White Mage and I see good White Mage spells, I can just reset and just do a lot of W's on everybody. But yeah, I think I'm the only one who ever went double White Mage. I've not seen anybody else do that. I'm just strange like that.
I think somebody else has done double White Mage, and I don't remember. Reading the chat here, Tilo says, "Good luck." Highspirit says, "Good luck, have fun, but thou must." And Tilo responds, "I'm so happy."
Somebody should cue the music.
Do 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 do. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun race today. And I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. We should have racing actions here in a little bit.
All right, so they both have the same composition. I don't know. I like to take a thief for the faster running chance, but I mean I don't think it will matter that much.
Yeah, no, I don't think it does matter all that much. Maybe it does. I'm not too familiar with the thief strats. I have noticed that these two configurations tend to be very common between the two runners. because you're guaranteed to have all the black spells. You're guaranteed to have all the white spells, and if you're lucky, you're going to get really good red mage as the competition has begun.
All right, both of them are going to race straight to the magic shop. That hasn't changed. Heal 3, that's incredibly good for a level 1 spell.
As is Fire 3.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to check the black magic shop first for that damage spell.
And I think it's only good for 1 spell, so let's see how... yep, he's gonna... Highspirits is gonna burnate all these imps.
There's also Temper level 1, so I think they could just skip the Power Gauntlet if they want. Since it's a level 1 spell, both Red Mage and Black Mage are gonna have a lot of Temper charges.
And Highspirits is gonna burn another set of 5 imps, so that's 10 imps to 0 so far.
How do you like that strat of doing double encounters before anything else, like Highspirits did? I'm usually a fan of just doing the first set of imps and then heading straight to Temple of Fiends.
It is, I would consider a conservative play, and I don't think there's anything wrong with the conservative play. I would, so that's my position there. I don't think there's anything wrong with going 1 set of imps and then going straight in. But I could see one reason why they're playing conservatively. They want to complete their spell set.
That is true. There's a lot of good spells in there. Heal 3 is incredibly good, like I said. So yeah, getting that Heal 3 and the Fire 3 minimum is very, very good start. Plus on cabins, I guess. In case you get like Lightning 3 something inside the Temple of Fiends or nasty spells inside there.
Our first box is 2,687 money. Or 2,687 money.
Etap says that the Heal 3 is White Mage exclusive. I don't think so, since it's a level 1 spell, and anybody can get that spell. Unless it's changed.
Looks like Thilotilo struggled with his first Temple of Fiends fight and had to restart. Whereas Highspirits had to burn his way through the Rurus.
They also have a lot of... Something has Stone Touch. I mean, Stone Touch. I don't know if it was the Rurus, but someone got stoned.
Aw, man. That's not a spark over bridge.
I was hoping for early... Canoe. I mean, that... I think that makes it a lot more interesting.
Yeah, it definitely makes things a lot more interesting where you have to take all those really long walks, but instead we're going to have a more traditional start.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying about the cabins on the start, because Thilotilo had to walk all the way back from town to the Temple of Fiends, whereas Highspirits, well, he didn't die, fortunately, and he has a crown. And the canoe. Okay, this is interesting now.
Yeah, that's a bit nuts. You don't typically start with the bridge and the canoe and the crown, quite frankly. So this is gonna be you got a lot of options you could take here, especially with those really cheap houses at 377 quid.
Yeah, this is even more interesting because you can either go to Provoca or you can go to Elfland, like directly to Elfland. Check the Dwarf Cave, those 2 chests, and then head down to Elfland. So I would probably choose Provoca first because you can go down to Crescent Lake from there.
Yeah, and you also have those level 2 spells that you can access where... And who knows, if you make it to Provoca and it's not random enough, the pirate there will give you the ship, so let's see what happens.
I guess Highspirits is deciding to go to Dwarf Cave first and then probably head down to... Oh, the Imps have... Well, was that Imps that had Stone Touch or the Grimms?
Imps had break.
Oh, okay. You know, I really thought those were Grimps because of the color of the palette change.
Yeah. Well, you might as well call them Grimps, because, man, were they grimpy.
Another set
Oh,
of
oh.
another set of Rurus. They are not dangerous at all.
You'll love it. They're required.
They are required. They're pretty speedy Rurus. Oh no, Highspirits decides to forgo the Dwarf Cave and head back to the bridge. Probably said, okay, I probably want those level 2 spells. And then head down to Crescent Lake. Grumps. Thilotilo is on the same mindset as High Spirit was, but he is committing to a Dwarf Cave.
Highspirits is checking out Matoya's cave and picks up a house, a bunch of money. Yep, he's going. Nope.
Yeah, it's not worth it to take that right now. Let's see what Thilotilo finds. A saber and the ice armor. That's a pretty good find.
Yeah, that's a nice little boost in defense. So for our warrior.
Yeah, his fire is gonna be really protected on this first on these first areas. Even up until Volcano, he's gonna have really good defense with that shield and that flame shield in ice armor. He's also protected against fire and ice, which is a big plus also.
We have life and exit as level 2 white mage spells.
Life and exit, really good spells also. Exit will save a lot of time when you're in the dungeons, and life, well, life is life. We all know what life does.
And we also have Lit 3 over at the Black Mage store as we have a very early Astos fight here.
Oh, he decided to do the... Okay, that's pretty smart. They did have the crown, so he's gonna get the crown, then probably head over to Matoya, and then just get the key. Whereas Highspirits is probably gonna have to double back to Astos' castle, or go through Crescent Lake, which is a lot longer, or farther than Thilotilo is.
Yeah, never mind
Thilotilo's
that.
route.
Never mind that. Floater. I definitely would give advantage to Highspirits now.
Alright, that is true. I did not expect that, but you know, this is the new randomizer settings, or randomizer update. A lot of more strats are available than on the previous tournament.
Yeah, in the previous tournament, it was you pretty much had to follow the plot effectively, and it was a lot more of a scavenger hunt. Whereas this, sometimes you're in a scavenger hunt, but more often than not, it's more about completing the objectives.
We also have Nuke in the Black Magic Shop in Elfland. That's the best. And also, it has come to my attention that the rod is purchasable in Pravoka for 10,000 gold.
And while we're at it, let's have Fade as a level 3 spell. Wow.
Wow,
So
this
level
is
3's the spell level to be.
Yeah. Every level up to level 3 has had really good spells. This is a mage seed. Now the only thing is where it is fast. Is it gonna be level 8?
So Highspirits is moving on to collect all these battles, but I think ultimately his number one goal is to pick up the floater. Or pick up the airship, excuse me.
Cure 4 and heal 2. No wait, Cure 4 and... yeah, heal 2, but you don't need heal 2. Yeah, up to level 3 and 4, really good spells.
So now Thilotilo is gonna go the other way. To eventually he's gonna wind up in Bravoka to pick up the floater, but that's gonna take some time. He'll probably visit Crescent Lake first.
Yeah, he's probably gonna do Crescent Lake first. I would. I mean, it's right there. And Highspirits has the airship.
First has to deal, before he goes into Crescent Lake, he's gonna have to deal with some scorpions and great snakes.
I had no idea you could go from the south side, from Elfland to Crescent Lake. I always went through the river and just prayed that I didn't get any double Hydra attack.
Yeah, I know the developers have added poked a bunch of holes into the map, so a bunch of other places are accessible. So that might have been one of them, as we have the bottle over in Crescent Lake. So that opens up the Sea Shrine.
We also have Warp in the level 6 magic slot, and Fast. So there's Fast. So there's every spell that you need. Probably the only one that would have a lot of utility would be in this 2. But that's it. I mean, you have most of the spells that you want right now.
And then we have the cube over at the Sardis cave.
All right, these are very important quest items. It's not like you're getting Ruby. What other adamant?
Yeah, the ruby and the adamant have to be found in boxes. There's the house, a cabin, 35. Oh, there. Speaking of the ruby, there it is.
Yeah. That's a sign that he
come
should give it
on.
to the giant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come
feed
on.
the Titan. Feed the Titan. I mean,
he got
right
the
there.
ruby inside. Yeah, he got it inside the giant cave. He's right there. Come on.
I don't know. I think that's run invalid. I think he's disqualified.
I agree, unless he kills a Warmech.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's gonna save him now. Don't worry, Highspirits, you're not disqualified.
Right, Thilotilo engaged in mortal combat against some fish. He is going to destroy them with some hydrogen spells.
Thilotilo wins. Flawless victory.
Perfect.
All right. So, looks like Tilo's gonna head back to Bravoka and gonna be given the. I bet he's gonna be thinking, "Oh, should I have actually gone to Bravoka first?"
I would be very panicked because Provoca is probably the most likely choice somebody would make. And I would be thinking, okay, Highspirits probably has the floater way before me, so... And he still has to run all the way back to activate it, too.
But at the same time, it was a gamble where Thilotilo might have thought, oh, I think my opponent is better than I am. So why don't I take the gamble and go the other way, and maybe I'll get lucky in it. And unfortunately, it's not going to be the case.
Well, he's probably thinking that he's going to take a lot more of those gambles now, but I don't think it's necessary. It's not a huge lead, because there's so many places that you can go to that he might get lucky later, whereas Highspirits would probably not. I mean, this is what the new version of the randomizer allows. It's not you make one mistake and you lose on higher level play, because there's so many places that you can go now. I would probably be running to get the floater though, and then come back to Provoca.
Yeah, I would agree with that, as Highspirits is with his new key that he picked up through the usual fetch quest. Gonna pick up all these hidden boxes. We haven't seen anything of note. Well, the black shirt, we just found something of note.
Yeah, he also has an opal bracelet for the class change later. That's good.
The black shirt casts, is it Ice 2 or Lit 2? I forget.
It's Ice 2.
Ice 2, okay. Okay. Oh, Katana, well, if you had a thief, Meowth, you'd be in the lead because you would have picked the thief.
I called it. I called the thief. He also gets the Vorpal, which is a good endgame sword, so I don't think he has to worry about getting a Moss Moon or an Excalibur. Vorpal sword has proven to be quite effective for the endgame.
Yeah, especially with their very high critical hit rate. It's not the strongest by attack power, but that critical rate makes it arguably arguably the strongest sword in the game, depending.
And it's a lot more, a lot stronger with these flasks because weapon stats are fixed. So the Moss Moon is going to have lower crit rate than it would have, and the Vorpal sword, well, it maintains its high crit rate. So yeah, it's even stronger with these flags.
We have a Pro Cape found, so that's a little defense boost for somebody, and not much else, just a whole bunch of big bucks. We mentioned the Vorpal being one of the strongest swords. You actually can vote on that. Zardia just posted that link in chat. So it's a debate between the Vorpal, the Mass Immune, and the I want to say the defense sword, something like that. So one of those three swords. So go ahead and vote. It's probably between the Vorpal and the Mass Immune, to be honest, but
yeah, it's gonna be between Vorpal and Moss Moon. But yeah, the Moss Moon you don't need to find the tail, whereas the Vorpal you do need to find the tail. And that's a situation where they are going to be in right now. I mean, they still have to find a slab, so they're going to keep going to either Ordeals or Ice Cape. And the waterfall is still pretty quick to check, but yeah, you got to find that tail.
oh, Team Tyro is now very quickly 2-0 up because of two instant Tyro battles there.
Alright, Highspirits has redeemed himself with those Tyro runs in my eyes.
To be fair, though, it was like one step after a reset.
Hey, a Tyro's a Tyro. Alright, so Thilotilo is gonna get his black shirt. He's gonna be pretty happy with that, but he still has to find the tail to equip the black shirt, so not as happy as he would be. And Highspirits is getting closer to Ordeals. He's gonna save, and he's gonna go in. Let's see what he encounters in there.
Skips two Saria bouts. So the thing about Ordeals is that the pillars are randomized, so you can't just take the bottom pillar over and over and over and then you win. No, you just have to guess and hope you're right.
I also noticed that nobody takes the little pillar on that big area where you can take 4 of them. Nobody takes the one tucked in the little corner there, like right at the start. I mean, I don't know why nobody checks that. There's been plenty of times where that's the good one. I mean, it's right there. I don't know.
Yeah, it must be like a hunch or something. I don't know. Or maybe there's a ritual I don't know about.
That one. Okay, that's not the one. That might be... Yeah, that is the one. See? Almost nobody picks that, like, first try. Everyone goes for the 2 middle ones.
So he quickly got through the spike tile. Ooh, opal armor. That'll be nice if he can class change, and a ribbon.
A ribbon.
And the best prize of all, 1 Jill.
Okay, that is gonna give him the win right there. That 1G is gonna allow him to buy something. That's gonna give him the win. Meanwhile, Thilotilo is checking his locked chests, finds that pro cape, and a lot more Jill.
Well, before he found 1 Jill, he did find 12,000 in a previous box, so that'll be enough money to buy the rather inexpensive bottle.
It's actually the rod that's on the shop.
The rod. Thank you.
Yeah. So, does Sarda have? No, they already have the bottle, don't they?
Yeah, you're right. They both have the bottle.
I see it marked on the tracker. They already have the bottle.
Oh, well then I stand corrected. So at this point, this is where well, first we're gonna say that Highspirits has found the slab.
So he is effectively in go mode because he is in he needs to find the loot still. Yeah. So the quickest NPC check for a quest item would be Sarda.
So at this point, we'd like to thank our tracker here. We'd like to thank our trackers to Kaya, and real help to us. Obviously, paying more attention to who's got the bottle than we have, to be honest. But so many thanks to Kaya for helping us out here this evening. Really appreciate it. Also, thanks to our restreamer, Shilasia. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Also, big help toward the randomizer tournament here.
Alright, Thilotilo gets his ruby. Is he gonna feed the giant? He seems to be going there. He is, yes!
Thilotilo wins.
We have a fed giant. If Thilotilo doesn't win, I'm gonna be sad.
Alright, here we go. Ice Cave. This is where another key item will be found.
Oh, Sarda has the cube. I thought they didn't check Sarda. I mean, I guess they would. It's right there. So yeah. So the only possible place where the loot could be is either in Ice Cave or in the waterfall. I would probably check waterfall first. Or I don't know. I mean, you could check waterfall and take the risk of going down to Kraken and killing him. And then, because you have to do that anyway, and it's right there, whereas you don't actually have to do the ice cape now that you find so many quest items. I don't know, but he is very low level.
Yeah, that might be the risk of going through the waterfall. Does Highspirits have warp yet? Because that would be a thing.
I don't think so. It's level 6, and with their levels, I don't even think they have a charge of level 6. Well, I'll be at level 5. They probably have like 1 or 2 of level 4, but I don't really think they have a charge of level 6. Even if they do have the spell.
And looks like we have some rather difficult race here. So Thilotilo just going to reset, try again.
Highspirits has 1 ribbon though, so that's a big help. That white mage is going to be able to stay alive unless he gets wailed on, physically wailed on consistently.
So I think I now have to agree with you about going to the waterfall. Because, I mean, looks like the monsters are relatively difficult. It's a much shorter walk through the waterfall cave.
Yeah, it's not that big of a time loss if you don't get the loot, because you can exit out. You don't have to walk all the way back, and then you can just overworld reset back to the airship and just head to Ice Cave. Whereas in Ice Cave, you risk dying over and over, having to fight those stupid frost dragons because it's unrunnable. and something has squint. I don't know if it's the mummies or the raids.
Yeah, and the other reason is you can start scoring points where you can where eventually you would get a level 6 charge.
Yeah, yeah, you get the experience for those valuable spell charges. Thilotilo decided to go to Volcano. I guess he wants to find better gear. I mean, yeah, he's gonna. The only reason I would go to Volcano and check the chest is for that, for gear. And he's heading straight to the big pile. Yeah, he's probably gonna do that. He knows that the quest items are probably. Oh, he found the TNT. Oh wait, the loot might be with the dwarves. I never thought about that.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Frost Giants have nuke.
Oh,
Goodbye,
geez.
High Spirits. He has to start all over.
That's a bummer. All right, this is a good chance for Thilotilo to catch up if Highspirits wipes again. Well, he does have to go to. Well, he has the TNT, and like I said, the dwarves might have the loot. So that would be huge. If the TNT leads to the loot, then I give the advantage to Thilotilo now. He doesn't have the cube though. He did check Sarda, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure.
Well,
We'll check the rest of his gear. Now, High Spirits does have a little bit of an advantage that he knows the boxes. So, like if there are a bunch of useless boxes, then he doesn't have to go through that part.
I mean, the thing is that if the loot is blocked by the TNT, then Highspirits is gonna have to search for the TNT, whereas he doesn't know where it is. After this, he's gonna go straight to Waterfall most likely, and then I don't know if he's gonna decide to go to Mermaids, but he has to go to Volcano to get the TNT. I mean, it all depends if the TNT leads to a loot. If it's possible, I'm not very sure if that's possible with these flags.
Yeah, it's maybe not because of the airship in play, because both players are the airship, but not exactly 1,000,000% sure there.
Well, we'll just see. I hope Thilotilo remembers to turn in the TNT. That might be the loot, because you know you have all these items already. You might forget.
Now that I'm thinking about it, when you turn in the TNT, you are granted the canal actually automatically. So no, the TNT doesn't matter here.
Oh, is it always going to be the canal? I did not know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
Frost Giants are unrunnable and have nuke. Wow. That's gonna be interesting in the Temple of Fiends.
Well, at least he powers through it this time. And now here comes your favorite battle.
Frost Rurus.
Yeah, a lot of them, and they got first strike too. Bonus points.
Well, at least they're not dangerous.
Meanwhile, over in Thilotilo side, we got pretty much a whole bunch of money in Grey Worms.
Highspirits gets the Bane Sword, so he could Bane Sword Tiamat. He has the slab. He could go get the chime and head straight to Floating Castle. Even with those levels, he might survive if he gets to Tiamat and check all those good chests. There's a lot of clumped up chests in the Mirage Tower and the last floor of second to last floor of Floating Castle. But I guess he would only need to check for gear. I don't know. I probably take the risk of going to Mirage Tower at least.
A gamma effects over in Tilotilo's side, and it looks like they're not too difficult.
Highspirits found the Moss Moon.
Oh, hello. And that one you can equip right away, yes?
Yeah. So that's pretty good for him.
But how about $23,165 over in Tilotilo's side? Wow.
I like it. Alright, 72. And I don't know if he's gonna Agama grind. At Highspirits, I don't know if he's gonna I grind. They're both on the grind spots.
I doubt that he's gonna eye grind. There's the tail for Highspirits, and I believe that means that the loot is over at the cube.
The waterfall, yeah, it's gonna be. It has to be there.
Cube spot.
Yeah. He decides not. He decides not to grind though, and yeah, he's gonna check the islands and then class change, and probably gonna head straight to. I mean, either volcano to just knock off carry for a few more levels, or just head straight onto the waterfall and get the Kraken.
Highspirits declining the heal helmet. Yes, he is. Finds the adamant so he can go get the Excalibur if he wants.
So he has every weapon, the strongest weapons in the game for the fighter right now. He could probably give the Moss Moon to the Red Mage and equip either the Excalibur or Whirlpool on the fighter to, you know, maximize that efficiency and maintaining your spell charges. Thilotilo doing the Agama grind still. I assume he's probably gonna go up to 60 maybe, and then keep going unless he wants to power really hard to level 20, which is, in my experience, is probably a bad idea to just grind a lot. The experience is very low and the enemy scale is not that high to warrant such a high grind.
For those who like the technicalities, the experience boost today is 2.4 times plus 160 experience points. So basically, we add 160 points, and then we multiply by 2.4, something like that. Or no, we multiply by 2.4, then we add 160. And then there's some more complicated stuff behind that. But anyway, more gamma facts then, as we have promotion for Highspirits. It's official.
Alright, he's going to be able to equip those nice opal pieces, along with a few more equipment pieces. For example, the Black Mage or Black Wizard is going to be able to equip the Black Shirt, which is probably the best thing that he could equip right now, aside from the opal bracelet.
Oh, Tilotilo, you have to do it, don't you? Well, I mean, this is the Dragon Warrior Randomizer edition of the Final Fantasy tournament, so we have to fight the Fun Police.
Oh, we just have to. It would be even funnier if the Fun Police wasn't runnable. that would make it more in par with Dragon Warrior Kappa P.
Meanwhile, okay, we're gonna check out some level 5 spells. Oh, Inv 2 for the White Mage, and Red Mage can't learn that though.
Nope, Red Wizard is blocked on that spell, but I guess the White Mage is enough to protect everyone. So Highspirit is probably gonna go to the waterfall, I would assume. While Thilotilo is stopping his Agrama grind and heading straight to carry now. He stopped at level 12. He has Nuke and Fade, so he should be fine on the fight.
I didn't catch the item the Fun Police held there.
I am not that knowledgeable about Agama facts. I just know that Agamas are the best Gammas, but that's it.
Yeah, looks like Highspirits is gonna check out the treasury as well.
He's gonna find that TNT.
And we welcome A back into the game. Oh, Intrepid class comes in and says Red Dragon chest was silver bracelet, so which isn't terrible. It's 10 defense if you need that, but
I mean,
not sure if anybody needs that.
Yeah, those silver bracelets are only really handy at the start. I guess no, everyone has better gear than the silver bracelet right now, so it's not needed.
Oh, sorry. 2 mandatory fire elementals over in Thilotilo's side.
Alright, so we have frost giants that are unrunnable with nuke, and we have unrunnable fires, which are both enemies that you're gonna find quite frequently, I may add, in a Temple of Fiends at the end. So that's gonna be a time sink. Highspirits finds the TNT. He runs into a pair of blue fires.
And here we go. We have our first fiend fight of the evening. It's Carrie, and it's 3 doses of very strong spells.
Very strong spells that didn't hit for a lot.
And fire 2 to start off with. Not the best, but we'll go with it.
Well, Carrie's not hitting that hard. I mean, the fighter does have really good gear, though.
Ah, that's a better result from the fighter. There it is. Carrie says, I'll see you later. Or is it see you earlier? 37 minutes in, we have our first orb lit.
That's pretty fast. Usually, before, you would always see first fiend kills at like 45 plus. Mostly. Alright, Thilotilo heading over to Gaia. He's probably gonna get the Oxyale and probably gonna go check that waterfall. I'm pretty sure that's his plan.
Wow, that's an expensive fear spell.
Yeah, it'd be fun if somebody fears chaos into a victory.
I know I've seen chaos run away before in a randomizer.
Yeah, I've seen Bane strats work on him too sometimes. Thing is, speaking of Bane strats, I don't know if Thilotilo has the Bane sword. If he does, he could definitely go to Tiamat, which the boss fight is safer. The trip there is probably not, but there's a lot of treasures, and he might find a few ribbons in there. And I think it's worth it. If he goes to Kraken, then he might get destroyed by Kraken because of his low level. Decisions.
All right, so there's the Oxyale, and we'll find out Thilotilo's next move right now.
I hope they remember that they have to find the loot.
Well, it is believed that it is at the waterfall.
Oh, Thilotilo decided to go to Ordeals when Waterfall was right there. Well, he's gonna get the tail, so he's gonna be able to equip that Vorpal sword. Tail was in Ordeals, right?
Yes, that's correct. And,
no, Tail was in Ice Cape. Slab was in Ordeals. So he
yeah,
does
you're right. Yeah, so
yeah. He does need to go.
Definitely had to go to Ordeals. Yep. So there he goes.
Chalicia says that
Hey!
Chalicia says that he was able to bane Tiamat 2, which is an incredible feat because Tiamat 2 is resistant to that. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, Thilotilo made the correct decision first time. Hey, High
Nice.
Spirits, good man. Good man, High Spirits. You're gonna take on the fun police.
Yeah, nobody checks that corner, like I said in ordeals, that little pillar in the corner, and it's usually pretty good. Well, not usually, but it has a high percentage of being the correct pillar too.
High Spirits just lost 10 points. He ran from the fun police. That's not what you're supposed to do.
No, that's not. He didn't feed the giant. He ran from the front police. His only redeeming factor is that well, for me, is that he ran from Tyros. He preserved the Tyros.
Thilotilo discards the cloth to get the opal bracelet. I think that was a good move.
Yeah, opal bracelet is the best thing you're gonna get for your mages. There's nothing better than the opal bracelet for them.
Yep. There's the slab pickup as High Spirits is about to pick up his first orb. And there it is. So 4 minutes after Thilotilo, High Spirits ties the score at 1 apiece.
Alright, the only thing now is Thilotilo has to go straight into Waterfall, get that loot, and, well, Ice Cape had the Mass Moon, and the Adamant, and the Tail, so he's not gonna have any good weapons unless he goes to Ice Cape. And he has level 1 Tempers, though. It is possible for him to beat the game if he finds a Sun Sword somewhere, or at least... Oh yeah, he has to find the Sun Sword, maybe. Unless he wants to go Ice Sword strats. Does he have the Ice Sword? I think he does.
Not sure. So what about the Vorpal sword then?
Well, Warportal requires Tail, so he's gonna have to go to...
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Tilo's gonna kill Tyro! No. Giant feet negated.
Oh, man. It's a comedy of errors between our two runners today.
I mean, he got level 14 from that. So, that Tyro did not die in vain.
Alright, we have a rod purchase over in Provoca. Over with High Spirits side.
Alright, Thilotilo is heading to Waterfall. He's gonna get his loot, exit out, and... I wonder what he's gonna do next. I mean, the only viable options is... Sea Shrine and... Floating Castle. Nobody goes to Earth Cape until it's the last place they have to go. Earth Cape is just bad. It's just horrible to check the chests in there. I mean, it's long, yes, and it's annoying. But if you have to check the chest in Earth Cave, then that's the worst. And speaking of Earth Cave, High Spirits is gonna prove me wrong by going into Earth Cave before Sea Shrine and Floating Castle.
Yeah, but it looks like he's on a mission. And I believe his mission is to beat up Lich.
Yeah, he's not checking any chests, so yeah. Oh, he is. I guess he's checking the ones that are really close. He's not gonna deviate way. That bat just blocked his chest and knew he was gonna leave.
Hey, at least he ran into.
Yeah, it's funny. No, there's the bat there. Now I'm not gonna wait like less than a second to push him out of the way and check the chest. I'm just gonna go. But yeah, he went back for it. He did go back for it.
Yeah, he's just trying to get away. There's the loot, as promised, and a whole bunch of money.
Alright, so High Spirits. Thilotilo is effectively in go mode now. The only thing he has to do is
Yeah,
beat the Fiend.
Well, he also has to spend 10K to get the rod, which he's got plenty of.
Oh, that's right. He has to get the rod.
Except he could buy like 12 rods, so we're good there.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't forget though, cause yeah, like I said, normally people go to Earth Cape last, and with the momentum he might have from beating Siege Train and Floating Castle, he might just go straight into Earth Cape without the rod.
So you and I have played a lot of Dragon Warrior Randomizer, and one of the key things that you do is to write down where things are. Some people write really exquisite maps, but as far as Final Fantasy is concerned, you still should be writing down where particular things are, especially if you can't get them right away. So hopefully he's written it down or has just remembered.
That is the best strat. That is the best strat, yeah, to write down where important key items are. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what Dragon Warrior Randomizer has that it feels so much more important and so much more crucial to write down everything than this game.
Yeah, typically it is, but in this case, I definitely would write down, especially in a tournament race, both players 1-1. You win, you're on the cusp of making the playoffs. If you lose, you're in big trouble. So if writing things down is pretty big, it's still important.
Did you just see that palette on that vampire? He looked like a vampire black mage or black wizard.
Oh, I didn't, unfortunately. I was watching the mandatory battle of Thilotilo had to deal with.
Yeah, I'll remind you when Thilotilo gets to the Earth Cape, but it was a vampire black wizard right there.
But here's the important question. Did the vampire cast any spells?
He cast Death again. Because he died. Haha, Kappa B. Zing.
Oh, you gotta be glad that those ghosts are not mandatory, but Tilotilo's like, screw it, I'm killing them anyway.
Alright, Thilotilo should be fine with all his nukes and fades, unless Kraken just kills his mages one by one each turn. I mean, he would still have enough to kill Kraken even if he targets his mages, because it's 2 guaranteed rounds of nukes and fades. So if he gets his spell rolls high enough, he will be able to kill Kraken on the second round, probably.
Yeah, meanwhile, Lich just got melted, and Highspirits will take the orb lead temporarily.
Yep. Now he's probably gonna go to Siege Shrine. He must be feeling more confident with the few levels that he got from all those areas. Highspirits remembers that he has to get the Oxyale before heading into Sea Shrine. Oh, he's gonna get the Chime. Is he gonna go to Mirage Tower? I mean, I do not hate on Mirage Tower strats. What the heck was that just appeared? On Highspirits side, there was an enemy that I didn't see. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, it was one of those Tyros, but turned into a stake. Yeah.
Oh, and did he reset?
Yeah, he did reset, actually.
Wow, so it's 3-1 for Team Tyro so far, while Tilotilo takes on the Kraken, and goodbye Red Mage. Whoa.
Yeah, no, why is he using Bane? He should just, oh, wow.
Never mind.
Okay, I'm just gonna shut up now. I'm just gonna drop a kappa at the end of that, yeah.
Wow. I don't often see Bane used against Kraken, but there it is.
Yeah, I was about to scold him, saying, why aren't you using Nuke and Faye? But no, he probably knows more than I do now.
All right, so Looks like it's going to be a blowout for Team Tyro today. It's probably like 8-1 now, something like that.
I mean, this is a pretty close race. I think Highspirits has a little bit of an advantage, but yeah, this is not too bad. I don't think Thilotilo is going to go to Ice Cape again. He did try going to Ice Cape, right? And then he decided to leave, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I believe that's what happened. He just ran to really tough monsters each time, so...
He's gonna get.
So it looks like Highspirits, because he was there, went off and picked up the chime, and now, since he's still there, gonna go ahead and pick up that Oxyale.
Yeah, that's a good plan. I mean, I don't like the run to get the chime. It's pretty long and it's pretty frustrating. Although it's not that bad since you can overworld reset strats, but I don't know. It feels long and bad, that big run. So getting the chime out of the way, it's good. It's fine.
And it looks like Highspirits is gonna march off to pick up the loot to finish off that, and Highspirits will definitely be in go mode after that.
Yeah, Highspirits has the class change and the good weapons and the good armor, so yeah. Temple of Fiends is gonna be... Well, I assume it's gonna be pretty easy for him, unless the low levels come into play.
Alright, so Thilotilo is electing to go through the ice cave here.
I don't know. I guess he wants to find gear. Yeah. I mean, he probably wants to find the tail, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he knows that the tail is here.
Yeah.
So might as well, as long as he's not gonna go treasure hunting, then this might be okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything bad if he just goes straight for it. He has warp, so it should. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this decision. Actually, if what you said is gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true. He went to Crescent Lake first to pick up those spells, so looks like that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. Okay, I approve of that decision. Yeah. Because, you know, even if Temple of Fiends is... the enemy scale is not that big, he's not going to exit out. I don't know why he's not doing that.
Maybe he will check out those 6 boxes, at least? I don't know.
I guess. I mean, they're right there. Yeah. Oh... He runs into the Frost Giant. He has no idea that those things have nuke. But he's gonna nuke it himself, so he should be fine. He doesn't have that knowledge, though. And Highspirits does.
Yeah, so it'll make Temple of Fiends Revisited very interesting. No matter, though, there's Frost Wolves.
He gets a main sword. He is opting not to exit out. Exit out. Come on.
Oh, here we go. Race with that darn stop. Oh, gets away. Okay. And then we have a centipede over here.
Highspirits checking the magic shops in non-rack. Finds that nothing is useful in there and is now heading to Kraken himself.
So, question this all you want, but this is working out now that Thilotilo's picked up the Mass Immune.
Yeah, that's pretty big. I mean, it would have been fine with a Vorpal Sword, I think. I think it's worth skipping the Mass Immune for the time saved by exiting out after getting the tail, because we've seen Grumboard is lost by 3 seconds, and I think that then he lost by a minute, and he's not the only one. I lost by a minute and a half, and other people I'm pretty sure have lost by a very small margin, like 3 seconds. Like exiting out is those 3 seconds right there.
So, while Thilotilo treasure hunting and Highspirits is on his way to Kraken, I'm going to take a quick second to mention that we're 55 minutes into the race. You're watching very special Dragon Warrior Randomizer edition of the Final Fantasy Randomizer Tournament. Highspirits, the Chaos Tournament champion, Thilotilo, very ingrained in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community. I am Game Boy F9. I'm the standard tournament, joined by Meow, who's been with us for a very long time. Also, very much in the FFR community. I'm going to take a quick second to mention that there are 6 others who are Dragon Warrior Randomizer fans who are also in this tournament. We're going to start with Lord of the Synth, who unfortunately is 0-3, and therefore he's out of the tournament because you have to be 3-2 in order to qualify for the playoffs. And then we have Jake Hoper, who's Mr. Randomizer, it seems. He's 2-1, so he needs one more win to advance. We have Edgeworth, who's 2-1. One of the top players needs a victory in the next 2 races in order to have a chance to play in race. And then we have Silverfire, who definitely, who is at least in the play-in race already at 3-0. He's got 2 chances to get that 4th win and go to the bracket straight away. And that's a best of 3 bracket. Then we have Tristal, who's at 1-1. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock, somewhere in the Speed Gaming Network, gonna face against Green Cleric. So if he wins that, he'll be in good shape. But if he isn't, he's gonna be in big trouble at 1-2. And then we have Meowt, who is at 1-2.
Bible Thump. I gotta win all my races now.
Yes, you got to win the next 2 races to make it to the play-in race. And
did we just see Death Touch on something?
Oh, on Lobsters, Shilasia says.
So we have Frost Giants with Nuke, Unrunnable Fires, and Lobsters with Death Touch. That's pretty nasty. Let's see if the Lobsters actually have Death Touch. I mean, they're getting pretty lucky if they do. Must have been the Troll, maybe the Sea Snake.
Well, still, Sea Snake or Sea Troll, you'll find those in Temple of Fiends as well.
Thilotilo is heading back to Provoca. What is he getting?
He probably has remembered or did write it down.
The rod. You're right. The rod.
First, doing a little bit of inventory reorganization here.
Highspirits Beast Kraken lights up his 3rd orb and runs into Lobsters. Okay. Yeah.
Now he does. Okay, gonna refill on the spells and all that good stuff, especially now that he's all promoted and everything. Oh no. Did he forget?
I think he did. I don't know, Davey. But I think he's gonna get a really bad surprise after heading to Earthcape. Or did he buy it and we did not see it? Oh no, I think he's confused. I think he probably thinks the rod is in Crescent Lake. Maybe?
Yeah, I'm not sure where. But meanwhile, we'll go to Highspirits, who is going to skip a couple more Tyros and head on into the Mirage Tower.
Yeah, he's deciding to check the chest. He probably wants that last ribbon.
Well, instead he picks up 65,535 gold. My goodness.
He is rich for retirement.
What would you do with all that money, man?
Probably, well, he already has like what, 11 houses, so that's not a thing, right?
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, they vanish every time he uses one. Just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I think he should just like stock up for a lifetime of houses so he doesn't have to worry about that. That's the first thing I would do. A lifetime of houses. That's the first thing I would do. Well.
So now we gonna go to the second floor and see what's over there. Thilotilo continues to learn spells.
I think I didn't have my mic muted for that one. Sorry for the yell.
Oh, yep, no problem. Yeah, it looks like most of these monsters have been relatively tamed, which gives me a little bit of a worry when it comes to Temple of Fiends Revisit. We'll see.
He finds a power gauntlet. Highspirits, I mean.
Yeah, power gauntlet. Thilotilo picks up Excalibur. And not much else.
I don't know why, unless he plans to get the Moss Mill to the Red Mage, but yeah. Thilotilo is... Oh, there's a Vorpal Sword for... Oh, no, it's not for sale. He's selling stuff. Yeah. I was gonna say...
Surprise!
Yeah. I think Thilotilo is wasting a lot of time getting things that he doesn't need to, like the Excalibur. He doesn't need to get that. He didn't need to, I mean.
Down goes the eye again. We're in Highspirits side for some extra experience. Still treasure hunting. Let's see what he finds here.
Yeah, he really wants that third ribbon, I assume.
Yeah, really didn't find much there. Just $2,000 and a pure potion.
I mean, well, in my opinion, he should be fine with just 2 ribbons because his knight is going to be able to cast life in case his red mage and white mage go down. So he's pretty set on that. I don't think he really needs that third ribbon. He runs into some mildly okay man.
Yeah. So instead of, what is it, Evil Man or something like that?
Yeah,
Batman.
Or Evil Man, yeah.
Well, and that was mandatory as well, so I think we're going to have that to deal with when we get to the Chaos Shrine. Moving on to the next floor now.
Yeah, Thilotilo has entered Ice Cape. I was going to say Earth Cape. Runs into some gargoyles, but he is going to be able to kill Lich himself pretty soon, while Highspirits is still looking for that ribbon.
Yeah, it looks like the rod was picked up after all that, so looks like he's good to go.
Yeah. No nasty surprises on his end. Oh, I gotta remind you to check out that Black Wizard Vampire.
Yeah, that's if he palette swapped. And I don't think he did.
Oh,
that's
he
a
didn't palette
thing.
swap. You're right. Boo. Well, yeah, it was pretty, like, he looked the same as a friggin' Black Wizard. but a vampire.
All right, so we have to get on Highspirits for running away from the Red Dragon, and also failing to feed the Titan. And we have to let's see, what did we have to get Thilotilo for? Oh yeah, killing a Tyro, right?
Yeah, Thilotilo killed a Tyro. Highspirits ran from the Tyros.
Well, you see the wizard vampire looked almost like a red mage there.
Yeah, he kind of wanted to be a red mage, but didn't quite manage to graduate from red wizard school. But the black wizard vampire, he was just perfect. Like, he looked like a freaking black wizard. Like, I cannot stop remembering that. He looked so good. I don't know if that was a random palette swap, because if it was, then that's freaking awesome. Freaking game deserves a medal right there.
Meanwhile, everyone in chat is throwing down ocean puns. While Thilotilo about to laugh at the vampire, gonna breathe garlic at it or something.
Rip vampire again.
Yeah, vampire doesn't get a lot of love from us, does it? Does he? Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can run in some war mechs.
Everybody cross your fingers for some war mix.
Instead he runs into nachos.
Yeah, nachos give a lot of experience. They're pretty tasty too.
Yeah, I'm all for nachos. I haven't had nachos in a long time. But I definitely love it with, you know, your meat, like your chorizo and your green onions and, oh man, a really nice, maybe even a quesadilla cheese. I don't know.
I want a quesadilla cheese right now.
No. Well, as a matter of fact, we're gonna have fish tacos for dinner. But anyway, more air elementals. We are not running into war mech here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Thilotilo is gonna get a war mech either. If he, well, no, Highspirits checked a lot of chests, so Thilotilo might still run to a war mech. Yeah.
Okay, fast is going to be cast on the fighter. I'm going to double his hit count. Unfortunately, the knight went first, so gonna have to go another round.
He did really high damage for not being fasted though, so that's good.
And that's it. Highspirits has completed all 4 orbs, and at 67 minutes is eligible to go to the Temple of Fiends Revisited. Thilotilo's got 1 more orb, so he'll have to head on off to do all that work.
Yeah, if he skips all the chests, then he might have a shot still, depending on how many unrunnable they get in the Temple of Fiends. I don't know if that's enough to catch up. Yeah, he still has to get the chime. Thilotilo has his work cut out for him right now.
Well, you gotta say that he's does like his steak.
Indeed, he does. Yeah, tail looks pretty tasty to him.
Alright, it's off to the Temple of Fiends. Oh, no, first we're gonna check out the 3 locked chests.
He wants that ribbon. He really wants that ribbon.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I think he's pretty safe with just 2 ribbons, especially if he did remember to buy life on his fighter. Does he have a charge of level 2 on his fighter? He has a lot of low level though. Maybe he doesn't have a charge of level 2.
Well, I believe you start picking up charges at level 15. Yeah, I think he's past that. So if so, then probably.
Yeah, but I think he's like level 16 or 17 right now. He only has charges of level 1. I'm gonna have to check. He just reset his combat speed, yeah, to 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
you got it right back to 8.
Let's see if we can check that. His stats when he presses start. I want to see what level he.
All right, chimeras and chimeras for the first battle. Can run from that, no problem there. So we march on to the next floor as Thilotilo gets those 2 battles out of the way, and Gonna go through the tower now. Will he skip boxes? Now, here's the other thing. Highspirits can definitely lose in this temple. As he picks up the defense sword. If he loses, that gives Thilotilo that big opening.
Yeah, Thilotilo doesn't look like he's gonna check chests. And I just saw Highspirits' levels. He is level 19 with 3 charges on level 123. So if he did get life on this fighter, on this knight, then he should be fine with just what he has. I mean, we still gotta see those giants with nukes, which they are on this floor that he is right now. He's gonna make it out. He made it out. Okay.
Wow, that was a near hero run there. So nice.
Yeah, he's gonna be pretty happy because doesn't worry about those nuke frost giants.
But he does have to deal with 4 double dragons. That actually that
Four double
sort
dragons.
of meme is from. Yeah, that sort of meme is actually named after Double Drop over in the PSP community. Apparently, those white dragons were big trouble to him during his runs. But anyway, we run into 5 green Medusas. They're hardly worth any. They hardly have any hit points, and they're worth 87,000 experience points or whatever number it is.
Highspirits probably wants to get higher level before the rest of the fiends, but he has the power gauntlet and the defense sword. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but I feel like he's incredibly safe. The only barrier would be Kraken, and maybe Tiamat if Tiamat has a cycle of Cure 4. Well, no. I mean, you gotta get pretty difficult Kraken and Tiamat to lose right now with Highspirits' equipment.
Alright, here we go with Lich 2. And he starts off with Ice 2.
Nobody usually respects Lich 2. Nobody starts using nukes and fates or fast. Because, yeah, Lich 2 isn't usually that dangerous.
Yeah, and I mean, there's also 4 very complicated, very difficult battles to go. So, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thilotilo running into some OK men, which are bad this time. And he is... What floor is he in? I think he is in the big treasure room floor.
Here we go with carry number 2.
Alright, this is where people start...
This time the nukes and... Yep.
Yeah, this is where people start respecting the fiends, and they start using nukes and fates.
Well, especially if carry starts off with rub. But I believe there was a ribbon right there, so no problem.
Okay, she hits really hard.
Yeah, just a little bit. But no problem there. That's what life is for. Just as long as one of those light warriors is alive, no problem.
Thilotilo decides to check the chests right before the maze floor. Well, I call it the maze floor. It's not a maze, but it feels like a maze.
Yeah, dealing with quite a bit of encounters to start, but getting a little... Here we go. Here's those sea trolls and sea snakes. With... Oh, sea snakes with quad X. That's
they
what
have
it
quad
was.
X. Yeah. I mean, maybe they still have Death Touch, some of them. But yeah, they have quad X. Oh wow!
Oh.
They targeted the 2 characters that did not have a ribbon. Wow.
No problem though. Got away.
Yeah, but that
Down to
white mage
3
is
life charges, though.
yeah, that white mage is running low on life charges. I hope that he did buy life on the knight.
Okay, more water elementals. No problem here.
No water mech on Thilotilo side either.
The great disappointment.
Game please based game.
Alright, so for the Kraken fight, gonna send the fighter to the bottom. Make sure that fighter has the lowest hit chance.
Alright, everybody respects Kraken.
Thilotilo gets the final orb at an hour and 15 minutes, about 8 minutes behind Highspirits. So, head off to the Temple Fiends Revisited. If Highspirits loses, Thilotilo will have a chance.
Oh, quad eggs coming out from Kraken.
And it
He's
was
not-
no good.
Yeah, he's not punching people, which is good for Highspirits.
Kind of running low on those nukes and fades. Still has 2 super important battles coming up.
Alright, he beats Kraken, heading over to Tiamat. I think he should be fine with his Defense Sword and Power Gauntlet, even if his mages do die. Unless Tiamat starts spamming nukes and nuclears. Decides to use a defense in a white shirt. Okay, that is warranted.
Melted. 336 damage from Tiamat on the white mage. Good game.
Right in the kisser, yes. Goes down.
Oh, okay. And Thilotilo is right back into this contest.
He's almost back into this contest. I mean, oh wow. I mean, I think the knight's gonna be fine if he keeps. He has 2 defense sword charges, which is not enough, it seems. No, that was a critical hit. Everything goes through. Critical hits go through evade, and he makes it.
Oh, so pretty much Highspirits needs to look for. Oh no, wait, he's got 3 life charges. Nope,
Yeah,
back in the game. Okay.
Yeah, and that heal 3 is gonna, put them right back up there on the HP.
So I apologize. Highspirits still has a chance. Oh, there. Oh yeah, you're right. That is a perfect black mage vampire.
Yeah, he runs into a huge set of black mage vampires with their wizard vamp overlord, which just died. Oh wow! They have death touch. They have death touch.
Oh no!
What the heck? Nobody respects the vampire
Wow.
except for now. Oh, last chance. Oh jeez, he makes it.
Wow, 10,000 experience points. Wow, this is so bizarre.
He did not expect that, I assure you. Nobody did. The Black Wizard Vampire Revenge.
All right, well, somehow Highspirits will be going for game here. Well, I mean, shoot, let's just have nuclear nuke swirl chaos. I mean,
Cure
come
4
on.
chaos. I mean, I haven't seen any nukes or nuclears, the other fiends. And they took a lot of turns. Well, except Carry. But Kraken and Tiamat took a lot of turns, and I did not see nuke or nuclear.
Well, we're gonna find out right now. So Chaos has anywhere between like 1,400 and 3,000 hit points. Let's see if this works out.
You know, that red wizard came in handy. If that would have been a thief, that would have been game right there, probably.
Yeah, this has pretty much been, as Chaos starts with Lit 2, this has pretty much been Highspirits' savior here with that very early life spell, and was able to equip it on three of his light warriors. We started with 634 damage. He keeps doing that. It's Highspirits' game.
I think if Highspirits beats Chaos like right in these next 2 turns, he's gonna have the highest the fastest time in the finishing in the tournament.
Yeah,
And
God.
that's it.
Oh, wow. Highspirits wins with official time 79 minutes 36 seconds. Wow, what a time.
An hour 19:36 seconds. I believe that is the fastest time in the tournament races so far. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but
I think Tristle rolled a 111, but
no,
I can't think of any others.
I mean in this tournament, did he roll a 111?
Yeah, I think Tristle got a 111. Like everything went his way that seed, but I mean, Highspirits might be second or third.
Well, that's a pretty fast time, regardless.
In a moment, we'll welcome Highspirits in. Can't drag him in. He's over in the waiting room. Just can't drag him in, but we'll hear from him in just a second.
Man, those vampires, those black wizard vampires. That last one, which missed the red mage, the red wizard. Wow.
Good afternoon, Highspirits. Congratulations, you're 2-1.
Oh, give me a second. I think Windows Update reset my settings. Let me change this so I can hear you guys.
Windows Update, please. Please, Bill Gates.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Hi.
Yes.
Hi. Yeah, Windows Update changed my settings again.
Dumb Windows Update. But yeah, you're 2-1 now. Congratulations.
Thanks. Oops, I forgot to put the ribbon on my fighter. That's why he took 288 damage to that Ice 3.
Yeah, so how did you like those wizards with Death Touch?
Yeah, easy every time. I was not sweating a single drop of I was scared. I was like, no. Please miss, please.
That last black wizard vampire that remained missed your red mage. That was clutch.
Twice.
Your red mage.
Actually missed him twice, so I got lucky there.
Yeah, no, but the last hit where you had to go first and fire 3 that thing, the black wizard vampire went first and he missed you.
Oh, I know. He actually missed the red mage twice, that's what kept me alive.
Twice? Wow, that's even better.
Yeah, I was sweating. I was scared. I was crying.
Wow, amazing. But unfortunately, Mion and I are going to have to disqualify you because you failed to feed the Titan with the ruby that you picked.
I thought about that. I really did, but I was like, I'm too low of a level. I'll probably die trying to get to him.
You were right there. He needs his food.
He was outside of my range. I would have got into at least one fight.
And you ran from the Red Dragon. You ran from the Fun Police. I mean, come on.
No, the saddest thing the entire seed was not being able to kill a stake. Because every time I got a stake encounter, it was always when I was just trying to cycle through and the RNG table so I can get a good run. They were always the first and second encounter.
Yeah, but I think for that reason, I think Meowth is going to requalify you.
I totally did that on purpose. I didn't want to eat the steak, even though it looked delicious. Just a light nuke, okay? That's all. That's all I wanted. Just making sure it was medium rare on each side.
Yeah, your redeeming factors would have been kill a Wormek or run from those Tyros, and you did. Good for you, man.
I looked for a Warmech. Not my fault. He was busy elsewhere.
Wow, look at Thilotilo just totally dodged the Death Touch vampires there.
Oh, they're coming. They're about 8 steps away. It looks like it was fairly close at the end. Only like what, 5-6 minutes difference.
It was
this is
very close.
Totally represented the Dragon Warrior randomizer community for sure. Because if there's something that community has, it's close races.
Yeah, you went straight to Provoca, and Thilotilo went to Dwarf Cave down to Elfland, and you found the floater first. That gave you a lead, and you maintained it by well, it was mostly Thilotilo. He was you had better routing than he did, I think. And
My routing was kind of messed up. I was going around in circles, and at the beginning there, I actually, if you saw, I kind of walked back and forth. I was like, do I go to Crown? Do I go east? Do I go west? Do I go east? I'll go east and gamble on Provoca. But yeah, I don't know. My routing was all right. I just think I was running around in circles way too much, and I wasn't really happy with that.
you did spend a lot of time trying to look for a ribbon, I assume, on the floating castle. Oh, Thilotilo runs into the death squad.
Oh, I didn't realize this battle was mandatory.
Yeah, it's the goon squad right here.
If he's doing off of the same hard reset that I did, then yeah, he's bound to get this encounter right here on the same amount of steps. Looks like he had a little better luck though.
Yeah, indeed.
All right, off to chaos for Thilotilo, and we'll see how he fares.
Yeah, I think what I was looking for at the end there, I was looking for something. Like, it took me a while before I found the white shirt, and definitely the sword, the defense sword was right there at the Phantom Room, but I was looking for something. Another ribbon, a white shirt, which I got, and once I got that, I stopped opening chests except for the last two. And, it just took me a while to find something to make me feel more comfortable.
Yeah, you had everything ready to just go straight into chaos. But you did decide to check a lot of chests, which allowed Thilotilo to catch a little bit, because he did not check any chests later on.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna get me a little bit, because I got 140 chests. I probably could have stopped a lot sooner, like you said. I felt like I needed one thing, because I didn't have any Invis 2 charges. I had like what, one or just a few charges of Invis 2. I had, no fog. I had no white shirt, no defense sword. I felt like I needed something to protect the fighter. Once I found it, then I stopped opening chests.
Yeah, looks like Thilotilo is gonna wrap this up in just a second. We're just figuring out the rest of it here.
So I did find Nuke. It was on the Frost Giants. Kind of rude the first time around.
Chaos is now a quick shot. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he had fast.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Thilotilo does now finish in second place. 87 minutes, 32 seconds. About 8 minutes behind Highspirits. Good game. And according to Thilotilo, he PB'd by 2.5 minutes. So,
GG.
Well done.
GG.
So before we bring Thilotilo into the commentary room, just want to mention that there are 5 things you can do after this broadcast ends. You can head over to Speed Gaming 3, actually. There is another Final Fantasy randomizer race, Falconic versus Excise Blue. The winner of that race will go to 3-0 and move on to the plane race. You can head over to Randomania 3. Right now, it is Rainbow Poogle and the Joker MB. One of those 2 people will be eliminated. They're both 0-2 at 9 and about a half hour over in Randomania 1, the main Randomania channel. We have a final of the Zelda Randomizer Battle Royale tournament. Adirondack Rick and Redbird Grad. They're doing Maelstrom Mondays. That's part of that series of mini tournaments there. Or you can stay on this channel in 1 hour's time. Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise Weekly. And the last thing you could do is do none of the above, in which case we all would be sad.
And nobody wants to be sad, right?
Exactly. All right, so we're going to have Thilotilo join us in just a moment. Looks like he's having a little bit of a difficulty with Discord, but we'll be coming in just some second.
You seem to have the third fastest time in this tournament, Highspirits, right behind Edge, Worth, and Tristal.
Woot! I did a bunch of practice seeds today, and I feel like I'm definitely getting better at this. My average times are going down like every week, so I feel like I'm getting pretty good at this game.
Highspirits gonna be the dark horse. He's gonna win the Chaos tournament, and then he's gonna win Final Fantasy and Randomizer, and then he's gonna win the Standard tournament, and then wow, and then we'll call him Runner of the Year.
And then he's gonna take over the world. Indeed.
Don't you know how this is supposed to work? Is I'm supposed to lose to Tristal now in this tournament?
Well, not if you feed the Titan. Capital B.
Well, or fry the steak, which I didn't do either of those, so
No,
double bad. My bad.
Well, good evening, Thilotilo. Good game. Nice PB, by the way.
GG.
Looks like Thilotilo still got some technical difficulties, but we'll hear from him in a second.
Windows update.
Yeah, Windows update. That's what it is. Okay, so up, and okay. All right, Thilotilo is back. Can we hear you now?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm afraid not.
We cannot hear.
Oh, do you have a push to talk? Oh, Thilotilo is using Linux. He's smart.
Well, not smart enough to have it working right now. Just want to say.
You said that, not me.
Zing.
Wow, he worked a lot less chess than I did. Oh, wow. But he had a lot more steps than I did.
Yeah, there was one period where Thilotilo was wandering around a bunch. I think it was before he was going to pick up the water orb, I think it was.
Yeah, probably going left there at the beginning too didn't help, because he probably walked around the entire world, didn't he?
I think that was the case, yeah.
I think I'm in.
Hello.
There we are. Hey,
GG.
good game, and nice PB there.
Yeah, I disappointed I lost, but I can't complain about playing my best game ever. So,
Well, we have some good news for you, because we disqualified Highspirits because he failed to feed the ruby to the Titan, and you did. So you actually won. Good job.
that's what I was hoping for when I fed him.
Did you kill a Tyro, though?
Yeah.
I killed 2.
Oh, okay, well, you got me there also.
I disqualified you for killing a Tyro. Kaba.
But he did kill the fun police.
That's true.
No, anyway, so tell us about that race. That was quite a race, but you totally dodged the death touch vampires that Highspirits had to deal with. Highspirits almost lost.
Death touch vampires.
Yeah, you had Death Touch. That last encounter pack before Chaos, I got, 6 or 7 vampires and a whiz vampire, the same pack you did, but he Death Touched 3 of my party members, and I barely squeaked away with my red mage alive.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you probably would have won if Highspirits would have died to that Black Wizard vampire right there.
Second week in a row that I've been that close to winning. Last week, Thilotilo had to get down to Vorpal strats as his red mage was the only thing alive to get past Tiamat, and then this week the zombie vampires trying to get through Highspirits. So I'm always just that close.
Yeah, that was another thing that I was gonna ask. You had the tail, and you knew you had the Whirlpool sword, but you still decided to check the rest of Ice Cape, and you decided to get the Excalibur. What was your thought process on that?
I wasn't entirely confident in the Vorpal sword, and I was really close to just deciding it was going to be in go mode, but I, for some reason, just felt like checking the ice chest because it always seems to be something decent for me down there. And then, of course, not only did I get, and when I got down there, I got the Mass Mune, so it worked out okay.
Yeah, but you still decided to get the Excalibur. Were you thinking of giving the Mass Mune to the Red Mage, or thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's been something I've toyed around with. I've never been quite confident. I usually give Excalibur to my Knight and give the Mass Mune to my Red Mage for a while, and then as we get to the end of Topher, let my Red Mage go with Vorpal and go with support, and send the Mass Mune over to my Knight. But this time I gave the Knight my Mass Mune early enough that I probably had no business getting Excalibur in the first place.
Yeah, that would have been a good time saver there.
Well, as it stands, Thilotilo, you are now 1-2, which means you must win the next 2 races in order to qualify for the play-in race.
Yeah, well, going into the tournament, my goal was to not go 0-5, and so whatever happens from here, I'm still happy.
Well, I definitely like the optimistic view right there, and actually I just thought of something. The person who actually should be disqualified is myself, because I did not bring up a spark over bridge.
I didn't find this bridge. Oh wait, yeah, I did. Never mind. Sorry, I'm tired.
I was really surprised to see that bridge was not necessary when you get it in Temple of Fiends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I guess what happened at the beginning was, Tilo, is I went right to Provoca and you went left, and that's what got me the advantage. Yeah,
Highspirits got the floater much more before you did. He maintained that lead, actually. And, well, it all came down to him maintaining the lead and not dying to those vampires, actually. And I guess, well, you might have been able to catch up because Highspirits decided to check a lot of chests in the Floating Castle and the Mirage Tower.
Yeah, once I hit the Mass Mune, I was pretty much just in go mode, so I was hoping that would give me a chance to catch up somewhere. Going left or right, I've fought that one quite a bit, but my thought process was, I could swing by and start the Crown Quest on my way around in case the floater wasn't in easy access. And I don't know specifically the time difference between going to Crescent Lake via the bridge and via the other direction, so I thought I'd hedge my bets with the Crown Quest, but in retrospect, probably going over the bridge would have been the right decision because you get to go by the pirates on your way to the sages.
Yeah, I fought myself over that too, and I'm like, there's 3 incentivized items going right, there's none going left. I'm going to go right and bank on one of those 3 items over there is going to be the floater.
Well, good play.
All right. So, with that, do we have anything else before we head on
good
out?
Race.
Same to you.
All right. Many thanks to Highspirits and Thilotilo for the great race, and many thanks to Sukaya for tracking. Well done. And many thanks to Charlasia for the restream. Well done to you as well. And many thanks to my co-commentator Meout. Very well done with you as well. Yeah, we look forward to. We hope to see you in the commentary booth once again. We'll do it all over again. But this has been a real treat. Glad we were able to get all the Dragon Warrior Randomizer people in here to do this. So it definitely was really fun.
I do hope to go back and watch the video and see many, many references.
Yeah, we threw in a few, I think. But in the meantime, we're probably going to send you to Randomania 3 as far as hosting is concerned to go to the other FFR race. But hopefully we'll see you there, or the Zelda race, or the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise or one of those. But for the meantime, for me out, Highspirits, Thilotilo, Shalasia, and Sukaya, I am Game Boy F9. Thank you all very much for watching Randomania 2. We'll see you all real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.